Welcome to Top Plays. I'm Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak. It's time for the final vote of Season 4. 100,000 VC is up for grabs. Let's see your 4 contenders. Your first winner was V-King Sick. Strip the ball away and thrashes home an off-the-glass slam. Bold, daring, and a major contender for Top Play of Season 4. Your top assist this season was Hardy Go Craig for the theft and redistribution. Not even a dribble, just a momentum-building behind-the-back dime. The defense was helpless on that one. Great vision out there. From episode 21, you shouted out for Pharaoh's Scream. After this steal and double alley-oop had you all on your feet, is there a chance this double lob might repeat? And your fourth and final option is T-Suit, demolishing the defender's ankles and taking 3 more fruitless block attempts. This play had everyone guessing, but is it enough to cross over your vote to their play?
Oh my gosh.
Your turn. Which play deserves 100?
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Chris Paul. And it's Biyombo at the center position. And for the Rockets, the forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
So the Rockets win the tip. Now here's Green. To the paint. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
Paul dishes to Biyombo. Pass to Barnes. Paul outside. Lock at 6. Vassell outside. The Rockets pull it in. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Now here's Barnes after Jalen Green's miss. Paul against Thompson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
And it's Fox with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Fox kicks to Paul. Down low.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Green deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
That's what Brooks likes. Power hoop.
Here's San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Paul passes to Vassell. And it's blocked by Şengün. And he's able to get it back. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Thompson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Fox. Nice shot by Smith.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Paul dishes to Barnes. Now Biyombo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Fox, no good. Adds Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trying to get open is Brooks. Goes back up. Goes up with it again. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Physical play finds Dillon Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And that one falls for Brooks. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Shepard's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Castle, covered by VanVleet. Castle misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it's Shepard missing. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
You know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. .156 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Champagne. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets leading by 4. Passes it to Tate. And Tate throws it down.
An extremely unselfish player. Shepard loves to get others involved and create for his teammates.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Bassett. Adams defending. Rockets with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Massey, the pass to Sohan. Pass to Castle. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Tate. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
The first one falls. Whitmore, he's checked in for Houston. And he makes both free throws. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet outside. Five to shoot. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Well, the All-Star break is behind us now, Clark, but honestly, I'm still thinking about what we saw. And what we saw was outstanding.
Well, it's always incredible when you get the best players in the world gathering to put on a show between the lines. The showmanship, the skill, athleticism, all high level.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. The pass to Şengün. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Van Vliet. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Johnson outside. Barnes down low. He's against Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Şengün inside. Defended by Sochan. San Antonio trailing here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Here's Sochan. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again missing. Houston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Sochan with the ball, covered by Smith. Smith with the defensive effort. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox passes to Johnson. And a missed layup. Houston in the lead. Here's Whitmore. He has yet to score. The Rockets again can't hit.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Sochan finds Fox. Here's Castle. And it's all evened up. Castle's got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. So a moment now to see the story for Keldon Johnson. And And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shepard, the pass to Eason. The putback. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Paul. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now here's Thompson following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Shepard. Chris Paul grabs the miss. Spurs shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Champagnie. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. Back to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Shepard. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to Champagnie. Here's Bassett. Paul with the 3. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 4. Kenny, give us your take.
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. You need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Spurs trail by 4. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Chris Paul is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. Barnes finds Biyombo. Up top, Vassell. Brooks covering. Good.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Now here's Green. Still scoreless. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Green. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson against Fox. Going inside. Biyombo, no luck.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Green. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Another miss by Houston.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Down low, Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Hey, when Biyombo's deep inside, it's fun to watch because you know this guy is going to finish with a flush.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. They saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. Green against Paul. And it's Green missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 5 rebounds tonight. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA. Like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Now here's Thompson following the shot by Chris Paul. Here's Şengün. Rebound San Antonio. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help him be a little bit more selective.
2 minutes.
The Spurs getting another chance here. Vassell finds Barnes. It's stolen by Smith. Thompson against Fox. Nice shot by Brooks.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
With a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Şengün. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jalen Green. Here's Castle. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Johnson against Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Houston in the lead. VanVleet outside. Tate in the post. Johnson's there. Tate, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
For the lead, Castle. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And for Houston, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Whitmore. Lays it up and backs it in. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Here's Sochan. The Rockets pull it in. Inside, here's Smith. Bassey pulls it in. Spurs trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. VanVleet can't get it to go. And here is Fox. They get it back. Bassey. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Sochan. The Rockets making the shot. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Green. Here's Brooks. Rebound by Sochan. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Castle. The pass to Barnes. Over Green. And too long on the shot. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Fires for 3. And Green with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Missed inside. Rockets leading by 8. To the paint. Shoots from the block. Brooks misses. And it's the Spurs ball. Floats one. Good on the bucket.
What a creative shot by Castle, opting for the soft touch.
Green with the ball. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Green missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Vassell. Pass to Sochan. Here's Castle. Here's Bassett. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Thompson outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's blocked. Here's Castle. Pass to Barnes. Over Green. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Barnes. Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Green inside. Covered by Vassell. Comes up empty down low.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Van Vliet picks one up.
One thing this team loves about Castle, his feel for the game, knows how to draw contact.
Castle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Smith checked in for Jalen Green. Paul's checked in for the Spurs. And the second free throw, good. Here's Van Vliet. Timeout call for Rockets. present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dillon Brooks.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
San Antonio making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. So it's the Rockets now, after the basket by San Antonio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal.
And Brooks has no problem wearing the black hat. He takes pride in being the villain. He's an old school player in that regard, very much so.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Spurs. Both good from the line that time.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Paul, the pass to Vassell. Here's Barnes, covered by Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tries it from 9.
2 minutes.
The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, slows down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Biombo, no luck. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Brooks, and he drives in.
Dillon Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Şengün, and it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you've got to get a body on Şengün.
Fox goes in. That shot missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Paul. And Şengün throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 46 seconds left in the 4th. With a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Dylan Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Johnson. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Now, here's Tate. Pass to Şengün. Now, Shepard, just 5 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here is Johnson over Shepard. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. So Houston wins it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.